So in this video I'm going to steam 2 live lobsters. Why am I going to steam 2 live lobsters? Because they're yummy. But second off, I'm going to record it because when I was looking to do this, all the videos on YouTube were either not enough information or not the right information. So I have the lobster right behind me in the sink. I'll introduce you to them. On the left there, the one that likes to move around a lot, that is Den. He's the male. So you see this, like, yeah, quit covering your penis up. Anyway, so there is, right in the center there, there's those 2 little things that are sticking up. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm going to get in as close as I can here. There's 2 little things that are sticking up. Those are hard on him. They're solid. And that is what shows that he is a he. Whereas on this girl, this is Nur. Yes, I named them. You're supposed to name everything before you eat it. But you'll see those things are very different on her. They're more soft and feathery. They're not solid, like on Din. Another thing you might notice is general differences in coloration. Din is a little more red, while Nur tends to be a little darker. That is generally a function of when they've molted. Most likely Din was a later molter and Nur was a little earlier to molt. The ones that have molted more recently are going to be more red, but they're also going to have a thinner shell. You're going to be able to squeeze this and squeeze it a little better than you can on the older shell. So there are numerous ways to settle these guys down a little bit, rather than just throwing them in the water as they are. And I am going to snip the rubber bands or just push them off with a knife. Haven't figured that out yet. Will as I go. But there are a few ways that are purported to work to slow these guys down. The best thing, though, that seems to put them to sleep, according to actually credible sources rather than just Joe Blow with a camera, that'd be me, is putting them in the freezer. I do have a friend who has done this, and it definitely chills them out a little bit. No pun intended. And it's much easier to put them in the pot. I am not going to do that. So I'm going to chance it and put them in. It's funny because everybody tells you to put them in head first, but the claws on these guys are so heavy that I don't think there's really a way to do anything but put them in head first. So it becomes kind of a duh. Once you pick these guys up, you're going to naturally put them in at a head first tilt. Alright, so I've rigged the steamer, and it's not perfect, but I'm using the bowl to keep the lobster up above the water. If you can, get a colander with holes in it, like a metal colander with holes in it, but this will work. So, like I said before, I am going to snip the rubber bands, and we'll see how this goes. So I've got the timer set for 12 minutes. There's a range of times that people say to steam or boil lobsters for. They range kind of from 10 to 15 minutes for the size of lobster we have here. We have 2 totaling 2.7 pounds. So that's, almost 1.5 pounds. When they're between 1.25 pounds and 1.5 pounds, you want 10 to 13 minutes depending. So I'm going to go for 12, and then when they're done, we'll check them out. Alright, so they steamed for about 12 minutes, and they're beautiful. I did pull off one of the antennae just to make sure it snapped off pretty easy. I'm using tongs here. They're probably cool enough. I've let them cool. So they're nice bright red now, and beautiful. course, clarified some butter. And what else would you need?